Good evening, my beautiful people, and welcome back to Onslaught Gaming 40K. And today we're going to talk about the Onslaught Camp, Onslaught Training Camp. We're going to break down exactly what amenities, activities, how much it's going to cost, and why it's a bargain for you to enter and enjoy this entertainment. Stay tuned and locked in with us and the rest of the guys. My beautiful people, how's everyone doing today? I like this setup right here for us. I like this one. How we doing, my people? And yes, and like I said earlier, round of applause to our man. Look how beautiful he is. We can actually see him this week.
We're gonna start getting like hand modeling sponsors, like tight press tee sponsors,
Under Armour tight shirts.
White Monster sponsorship. That's what we need.
There we go. Hey, yes, absolutely. How you guys been, man? How's everything? How's life?
Oh, I've been chilling. Just staying awake and doing schoolwork, trying to keep up. Find a way to get my my blueberries painted. Seeing when I can maybe stop by Regal's place and we can go paint together for a little bit, hang out, yap for a bit. I was thinking that'd be a cool time.
Sick yap session.
Yeah. What about you, Regal? How you doing, my brother?
I've been doing pretty good. I'm got a lot going on behind the scenes, as you know. I've been trying to scramble to pull a miracle together. And with the support of our wonderful community, it's happened officially. So I'll talk more about that next show, not right now, but I'm doing pretty good. It's great. Things are looking up. I'm about to go into like vacation season, which I'm going on like 3 different trips.
Wow.
In the next like month, and we're
40K or not 40K or no 40K.
2 of them are 40K, one of them is personal, and it's gonna be 40K personal, 40K. And
nice.
Not to spoil it, but we're gonna talk about that last one tonight. It's gonna be great.
Well, listen, you got to take care of your personal in order to be great at 40K, right? So you got to take care of you.
Exactly.
You got to be sharp here, and I know you have something coming out. I won't say a thing, but I know you have something very spicy that you're gonna show the community in a couple of weeks. Yes, we all know. We both know what Regal has.
It's every once in a while you capture lightning in a bottle, and the other 99 times you just get shocked. But I think this time,
And he'll back at it again. It's been stirring, and he done it. That hive tyrant, it adapts.
Exactly. How about you? How are you doing? You're the one. You're a whole new year events to line up. Lots going on. Valentine's Day around the corner. First of all. All 3 of us are taken men. How are you guys ready for Valentine's Day this weekend? We got like 3 days.
Never ready.
Yeah.
Either way. I'm so unprepared.
The wallet is crying.
It is indeed. But other than that, I spent the entire day setting up events for Onslaught Gaming. So I went to the camp today in person, had some information from online, things like that. That just wasn't good enough for me. So I went in person today and was completely astonished. We're going to sit here and show you a couple photos here shortly. We're going to go through a PowerPoint just to kind of break down exactly the activities, amenities, and things like that, and what to expect, most importantly, right? Because Onslaught Training Camp is being sold as entertainment, not a tournament, right? So you're coming there for the entertainment of the event.
It's just straight PT for 72 hours.
We even have an arena.
Thunderdome style.
Thunderdome style. Like, listen, all right, team captains, y'all have a draw? Thunderdome.
Your entire team, all 10 of you in there free for all.
Does he have LOS? Free for all.
So yeah, it's gonna be exciting. I'm really happy about it. We're all hyped up. I know you're super hyped up. This is something, as a good friend of mine, Regal, had told me. This is a love letter to the community, right? This is an opportunity for me to do something special for you all for the very first time. This is not a conventional 40K tournament. This is enjoy yourself while you're also playing 40K. I know that could be a little bit of a challenge with some people, are just be like, well, forget the 40K. Go ahead, brother. Did you freeze? Uh-oh. I think our man's freezed on us. With that face, too. Gotta love it.
Deep in thought.
Deep in thought.
He's about to insert another opinion. About to get in that. Oh,
we gotta take a screenshot. So there's a ton of things, brother. We're gonna be able to do. Matter of fact, let's get into the PowerPoint so we can show the people. Let's do that. Let's start showing the people exactly what we got going on. So give me 1 second, and I'll bring it up right now. Let them know, if you don't mind, while I'm looking this up, brother, what you're doing in the 40K world, or what you're up to currently.
As far as I go, I'm just trying to get up. He disconnected. I think his computer probably blue screen or something. He's restarting. But as far as all what I'm doing, my list composition's been the same for forever now. It only ever really changes with any bad balanced data slates and some point drops. See what I can work in through there. But as far as my blueberries and my custodies both go, same kind of list composition. So still running the Land Raider with 2 tanks for a follow-up, and then 3 main on-course units of just melee powerhouse, and then 1 deep strike rapid ingress threat. Trying to find a way to get my blueberries painted, at least 3 colors and based. Lucked out at the last event that we did where we only needed to be primed, but they definitely need some love. And as much as I'd love to give that love myself, I like the Emperor, I'm not the best father ever. I'm a little avoidant. I love my sons, but then they ask me to spend time with them, but then I'm like,
so like Angron, got it.
No. It's all well and great. They're doing great. They're performing well on table. I'm like, yeah, I get it. Can you spend some time with us? Paint us? What are you talking about?
Exactly.
But yeah, no, between work, school, and trying to stay on top of stuff, it's just a little hard to find the time to paint. So probably gonna look into contacting some friends and paying them to do some manual labor.
Love it. Okay, let me get this off the screen so everybody can have a nice view. Just wanted to double check it was there. Can you see this properly, brother? The PowerPoint and everyone else?
Oh yeah.
All right, beautiful. So just to break this down, everyone, this is Onslaught Training Camp, right? Onslaught Training Camp is going to be in Umatilla, Florida. It is a premium location, meaning that every single thing, even the grass is cut to a pristine level. Beautiful place, no travel stress. There's going to be a bunch of amenities, activities that we're going to be able to talk about and walk to very easily as well. So lodging is going to be included for the $250 or $300 if you end up not getting the early bird. The rooms will have 5 beds, right? You have additional beds on top of that, as well as in bed bugs. Bunk beds. Oh my gosh, there is no bed bugs, I promise. But bunk beds. So you will have 5 different beds for everybody. So everybody will have an opportunity to have a bed. Bathroom, your own bathroom, sink, things like that. Make sure to bring your own linen, and if you want to bring any electronics, you can bring whatever you want. They have no issues whatsoever. Full cafeteria and salad bar. There will be a salad bar throughout every cafeteria eating session over the weekend. Check-in will be relatively early on Friday. You can really come in anytime you want, but check-in officially is at 5 o'clock. Like I said, you can come in earlier. We're going to be doing a bunch of activities, fire pits, archery, maybe the arena, things like that. And then we'll have lodging, of course, food, of course, Gatorade and water. Now, some of the activities that I wanted to break down. There's going to be tug of war, Gaga pit, I don't know. This is my first time ever hearing of a Gaga pit today. I've never heard of a Gaga pit.
I actually know about that.
Okay.
So if you want, I can get into that. But one thing I do want to make a little note of real quick. So what I am really excited to hear you break down and talk about, right, is like everybody knows that like our games of 40K, they take a minute, you know, and like take like a GT for example, right, or you run like 3 games in a day, right? You do that, you start early in the morning, it's already late at night, right? So I am curious to see how like the scheduling is going to break down and the time zones for each activity and how we're going to space that together. But as far as a Gaga ball pit, what that is, right? So imagine a circular dome, right? So it's just going to be a circular dome. It's just wall, right? So it's a pit.
Yeah.
All right. So everyone gets inside, right? And you're now enclosed in like this fenced off area, right? But it's really like it's a low fence. So it's about like to say like your ankle or your thigh or some of the sort, right? And then you have a dodgeball. And you'll roll the dodgeball on the ground and you'll hit it with your hands. And if you hit someone's feet with the ball, they're out.
Nice.
And so it's a last person standing kind of a thing. So you hit the ball and it bounces all over the walls of the pit, right? And you have to let it not hit your feet and hit it into other people's feet in order to get them out.
So that's the name of the game. Love it. Okay. Yeah, she kind of explained something to me like that. She said actually the kids and the adults end up making their own rules. I guess she was telling me you throw it on the ground and it bounces if it hits you. So I guess there's different ways, but it sounds like your way is the right way to play it.
Yeah.
Thank you for the breakdown, brother. I appreciate that. We got our man
Gaga ball.
Gaga ball, is it?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And then we're gonna do tug of war. So we'll get into the scheduling. I got you, my brother. With the tug of war, so that's going to be another activity that we're going to have scheduled out throughout the entire weekend. Now, everything that I've learned today isn't exactly scheduled out entirely, but I can tell you the pockets that we're going to have to proceed with these activities. Most of these activities are going to be during Saturday night and Friday, right? So Friday will be the predominant day. Like Saturday night, there'll be a lot of activities that we can do: volleyball, kickball. We can even get on the diamond fields, baseball, 2 diamond fields, and play either volleyball, baseball, things like that. There's not going to be a lot of time opportunity to do all these things. That's why Friday will be the day for a lot of people to enjoy these activities. So come on out on Friday. Come out about noon. I should be there about noon, setting up and things like that. So you should be able to be free, check in and things like that. Message me first. It's going to be March 13th, 14th, and 15th. The official tournament dates is 14 and 15. Friday is just an amenity and activities day. So it's just an extra day. You don't have to pay extra for anything. Everything's inclusive. If you want to bring food, we're going to do a big barbecue pit, as you see in this image, Saturday night. Saturday night is going to be a lot of fire pitting, s'mores, and later around 10 and about 8 o'clock, we're going to start grilling, doing ribs, chicken, things like that. So please feel free to bring any type of dietary exceptions that you might want and eat. There will be vegan-like food there. So I'm trying to make sure I cover everyone. S'mores, night hangouts. What else? What else do we have? So there's so many activities there. There's a lake. There's archery. Archery is going to be included as well. Now, the downside with archery, you have to walk about a quarter of a mile. So if anyone has any issues with walking and hiking that distance, right, they might not enjoy that. So come prepared, maybe bring your boots and things like that. Or we'll try to find a section where you can easily just roll into it. And there's golf carts. So we will be able to use a couple golf carts as well. I know people are excited. We're going to be able to use a couple golf carts, specifically me. So
I've been so hyped for this behind like just hearing about it and, you know, just talking to you, getting ready for the show. I've been like just a kid on Christmas, man. I'm so ready.
Listen, I am telling you, if you're on the fence, and we're going to do this when it comes to the next couple of slides, but if you're on the fence, don't be. This is going to be worth your money. The experience is definitely going to be worth it. So
also real quick on the pricing, as you said, it's 250 to 300 per team, but like this is an experience of per person, yes, for the team's cost of the people playing. But like full disclosure, my team, I'm bringing my partner. It's $100 extra, and she's not even, like, she likes 40K, but she's not playing. She's just going, enjoying the camp for the camp that it is, and spending time with her boyfriend. So even if you have people who don't necessarily play 40K but like would like the other stuff, $100 vacation is hard to pass up.
And I'm bringing my 2 kids and my wife, so please feel free. This is an event for family and yourself, so enjoy yourself.
I love this.
See, you were looking at that one. I was looking at him saying, he said, to talk of war, good thing I have Big Dave talking about Osama probably.
Look, on my team, I'm press ganging one of my friends. He's probably in here in the chat somewhere. Anime Squirrel, buddy, he's an anchor, and if he asks, "Oh, why am I the anchor?" Look, we're close enough friends. I can just tell him.
Love it.
I can just tell him why he's the anchor.
Anchor. Yep.
See, what's funny is I actually asked Jake at the Grand Onslaught 11 when we were bunking together. I'm like, my God, there's just camp coming up. It's super cool. If you can come to it, it'd be awesome. And now Jake's like, what's this you're talking about? I'm like, mother. I talked to you 3 weeks ago about this.
Data dump. He did data dump. That's what it is.
he was buzzing off of like he was pouring his pre-workout into the white monsters before we left the hotel room. He was just like, I gotta wake up.
Hey. You're gonna put me on blast.
30 grams of creatine right now.
See, he knows. He knows what we're about over here at Team Onslaught. He has experience being the anchor.
I love it. Speaking of which, with people like David and Douglas, there will be enough space for individuals like that, so you're good.
Also, fun fact, if you have a problem with the TO ruling, your team can challenge Lewis individually to a tug-of-war contest. If he wins, you get a red card. That's it.
No, actually, the tug-of-war is going to be an activity on Friday. We're going to do team tug-of-war, and I'm trying to slot it in for lunch on Saturday. I'm just not trying to make Saturday too long, and then we don't get to enjoy the night activities. So I'm trying to finagle it. I might just finagle it Sunday, make it a 2-hour lunch because we leave early Sunday. Enjoy if people want to. You don't have to, but I think that the opportunity just to do all these activities would be pretty awesome. Also, run it like a real event. So there's music allowed at this event, and it actually plays out throughout our entire Lakeview facility. So throughout the entire part, there's 3 partitions. Is a very large room where we're going to be stationed at. There is you walk out to the back if you need to smoke your cigarettes and things like that. And there's a huge lake, beautiful lake right in front of you with benches. Music plays out there. There's also going to be a very large screen where it projects the time for the round that everyone will be able to see. So that would be very nice. It's going to be a nice structure and 0 chaos, except for me. You will all have 0 chaos, but I will have it all. And then now, Regal, this is the point that you kind of wanted to. Our next one is the point. I'm sorry, I apologize. So how to join, call to action, just register here. Also on YouTube, in the description section, I have this exactly on the first part, before the first paragraph starts. You can join. Make sure to join and register throughout the Best Coast Pairings. The Discord is for all of your official rules, information, and things like that. And of course, join Objective Secured. Our boy Garrett, this handsome man right here, he actually had the opportunity to come out with me today and venture around the camp. He's super excited. His entire team, all the teams that he's a part of. And I want to give my appreciation to him because without him, this wouldn't have happened. So big shout out to Objective Security, Garrett himself. Please go check him out on YouTube. He talks about great nights. Apparently, he's been telling me he's actually going to be streaming a little bit more general 40K. So stay tuned and locked in and listen to his stuff and watch his stuff, please. And he will have a sponsored barbecue on Saturday night. So very nice to have that opportunity from him.
I didn't care about the GT. I'm so excited for the archery range and the tug of war and the lake and the golf carts and the freaking barbecue. And the s'mores. I'm like, sure, we'll roll dice. Why not? Like, let's just gentlemen's agree 10-10 and go have fun. Great.
This is what Garrett said. He said, hurry up, start roll dice. Hurry up. End this game so I can go play.
Take back whatever gets your turn done faster. Sure, you can take it back. I don't care. Whatever.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
Wriggle. You're saying that, right? But like me and Lewis know what you've been up to, right? Be really funny to see you piss some people off and then be like, come on, we're taking this outside.
Look, I said when this was first being brainstormed as a maybe thing, and he said there's dodgeball. I'm like, do it. You'll have the shortest rounds of your life, Louis. You've never seen 45-minute rounds.
Yep. Never. There will be no clock issues. There will be no timing issues. There will be no extra nothing.
Like, wow, the 300 Recon Guard and the 320 Gaunt Tyranids had a 50-minute match. How did that happen?
It'll be really funny for people to go and like, they won't have beef on the table. Your opponent might not say anything to you in the moment, right? But they're heating up, right? And it's like, next thing you know, you just see a familiar face from across the room in the dodgeball stadium, right? And you see them take that thing and then full on just nuke it over.
Like, you know what you did.
Full catapult style from the back over and across. And you just see it just, and you get that signature dodgeball.
Yeah. Oh, dude. The friendly competitive beef is going to be legendary. I'm so here for it because you have the opposite too. You have, oh hey, we know you. We lost you in tug of war. Oh, we're taking you down on the board.
Yeah,
it goes both ways.
And the barbecue section with the ambiance at the barbecue section, being able to play music. It has a TV right next to it, dude. It's crazy. This place is absolutely. I'm telling you, there's no one unless. You're just a miserable individual. You're not going to enjoy this.
Now, to be clear, I know, Lewis, you touched on it, but like to drive home, this is a Onslaught team of GT. So like it is going to have all of the professionalism, the timeliness, everything you expect from GTs you go to locally and abroad in Florida. On top of the other stuff we're saying is like bonus, because that is just bonus stuff.
Yep. So while you say it's a bonus thing, right? I'm actually really excited to like get into this stuff because, I mean, let's be honest. We know that, and we touched on this a little bit on the last episode, right? But we know that 40K, yes, it is a competitive game, right? And yes, you're there to play with your opponent, right? But at the end of the day, like what I said from my experience at my last GT I went out to with Lewis, right? My highlight of the event wasn't actually the dice rolling and the playing. Yes, that was fun. I loved every second of it, right? But it was raiding the Olive Garden with like 30 of us, all of us dying laughing while Wigan paid the bills for all of our appetizers. Just like all of us just yapping and having a good time and coming together like as friends, right? Like, and the connections that you build there are just, there's nothing like it. And then having a space like this to really build upon that more friend scheme, right? And to have more activities to bring you closer together as a community, I think that like that just, it speaks volumes to what Lewis is trying to pull off here, and I'm excited for it.
You know what, Jake? Great segue. Would you mind reading this card here? I feel like you really touched on the heart of the slide.
Reading that card?
Yeah, the conclusion.
Oh, okay. Conclusion. Uniting strategy and camaraderie. This is for you if you'd rather pay once and have everything handled. You want a full weekend, not just rounds, and experience, value, comfort, and community. Okay, sorry. I had to get a little gist of it because, I mean, like, I'm not the kind of person to really read off a slide. I like to get a gist of it, say it in my own words. It kind of caught me off guard there. But no, so basically, this kind of event is going to be something for you if you want to go and really have an experience of not just 40K, right? But getting to have some fun with your friends, hanging out with the guys, and really taking it a step further than just like the base conventional play, right? If your favorite part of 40K is that community aspect and making those friends and having those laughs and having those memories, right? This is going to be something that you should be excited for, because that's exactly what I was just talking about, right? Like getting to go and make these connections and hang out with people and be in a more casual environment, right? And also have activities where you're not at each other's throats, in a fun way, right? But like it'll be and also being a teams event, right? It's really going to touch on that aspect because there's going to be a lot of team-based games. Like we talked about the tug of war, right? Gaga Ball. Well, Gaga Ball is an individual-based sport, right? Which I'll touch on that again in case you missed it earlier. What that is, right, is it's like a circle fence, right? The fence goes up to about like your knees, so like you're inside of this fenced-off area, right? And it's really small. And there's a little dodgeball, and you hit it across the sides of the wall, and you hit it with your hands. And if you hit someone's legs with the ball, they're out. And it's a last person standing kind of a thing. And while it is a free-for-all, you can even go and start, like giving your friend that look, that little nod to him, right? And you look at the other guy, you just bang the ball over that way,
Or you could just bang a volleyball for someone's head, too.
Whoa. Okay, ball leaders over there. Didn't know the nails were biting this early. You were doing good. I was like, man, he's got him under control.
Almost functioning here. It says, what do Grizzly Company players do since they don't have friends? Well, you see, they don't have friends. They just hire mercenaries, I guess. They get their closest Bulgrin in on it. I don't.
Exactly. They give out the orders, guys.
Exactly.
That's exactly
the orders.
They captain a team. That's what they do.
they give out the extra orders.
And a shout out to Almost Functional as well. First of all, Almost Functional is always a sponsor to the channel. He's always looking out for the Onslaught GTs all the time. So shout out to him. Make sure to go check out his YouTube channel as well. It is Space Wolf specific, but I know he also does other various Space Marine things every once in a while. But I wanted to thank that man because, yes, he is all paid up. There's actually 2 other teams that are paid up too. I haven't done it like I've usually done it throughout the years. But yes, please pay up. You get a discount. You get a $500 discount to pay up as soon as possible. And that's for the first 6 people, which currently we have 3 remaining. So
also, real quick, on the touch on Almost Functioning, he was actually very kind and invited me onto his channel last Friday or 2 Fridays ago. So if you want to see me play a game with Tyranids I always talk about, go check it out. It's a great game in the Necrons. Not to spoil the ending, but there's a poll he does all throughout it to see who's going to win, Necrons or Tyranids, and it's a fun metronome to watch it go back and forth over rounds 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
But touching on the first point of the camp, that if you want everything all in one, this is an incredible what's the word I'm looking for? Vessel for that. We like World Eaters over here. It's because, for example. We went. Me and Jake both went to the Grand Onslaught 11, another Onslaught event, obviously. And for the ticket to the event, the room and board, and eating, as well as gas, which is only 45 minutes for me, but it's an 1.5 round trip. I paid over $300 for all that. And that wasn't 7 meals over the course of the day. The lodging was pretty nice. I got what I paid for, but I still paid for it. Here, I'm just paying for the GT ticket. I'm getting the meals. I'm getting GT, and then I'm getting things I did get at Grand Onslaught, which is fire, lake, all the games. So I broke the math down earlier, person to person with Lewis, and to cut cut all the boring stuff. Basically, you could get this deal going to most GTs if you decided $35 was your meal budget for 2.5 days. Yep. So,
and you were couch surfing.
Yeah, and so it's a bit of a thing up front, but let me tell you, you are getting what you pay for,
and more,
and it's gonna be great. We all know, Lewis puts on great events. We all love his events. He is the most prolific organizer in Florida for a reason. He has earned that reputation. And as I tell everyone, that man never stops working. Maxwell said earlier, he went on I-4 for the community. So
love you, Max. I appreciate it, brother. Yes. I left at 9:30 this morning. I didn't get back home till 6.
On the topic of price too, right? So typically, when I think about going to an event, right? The cost that I spend at the event is not I'm paying this to go to this event, right? It's I'm paying this money to get these memories, right? That's what you do whenever you go on vacation anywhere, whenever you go and do any kind of activity ever, right? You are trading your dollars for an experience and memories, right? And I think that this camp is going to be more memories and more experiences than any other event in the past. And on top of that, for the overall, like you mentioned, like the price of what you're getting, for how much memories you're getting for the price, right? It's way more than the value.
Going back to Jake's point earlier, right? He was saying that, oh my gosh, lost my whole train of thought. Sheesh. Horrible thing. No, he was saying something about the event and oh my gosh, come back to me. Sheesh.
Event, stuff to do outside of the event. That's
yes, you did. Where you were saying the congregation of 30 people, like you went to Olive Garden.
Yes. Yeah. We went right to the Olive Garden.
So that's the whole weekend. The whole weekend. So you're hanging out with all of everyone, whoever comes there. Whoever it might be, from whatever channel, from whatever demographic, you're hanging out with all of these individuals, talking to them, having s'mores, having a barbecue rib, burgers, hot dogs. Like, I can't sell this enough. Like, it should be sold out at 14 teams today. For the community, not for me. I don't make a penny out of it.
How do I make it? Get off there. There we go. That's for later. It's a mouse control. It's a pricing that'll help us later.
Dude, I just thought everything froze. I was like, nah.
See, I don't play zines for a reason. I can't do that, man. I can't do it.
Can't do it. The deception and everything. Now, before we head on to the next stuff, we're just going to show a couple photos at the end. The guys are going to ask me whatever questions they have left over. I will talk about the scheduling as well. That's actually already out on the BCP link. That's going to change a little bit. It's probably going to end up starting at 9 instead of, I think I put 10. So,
and also, if you guys have questions, feel free. He's the one doing it. He's the person to ask.
Love it. We'll be right back as we pay our bills, because we got to feed both. I got 2 now to feed. Come on, please. Go ahead.
He's throwing his hands up.
He's like, feed me now.
Yeah.
Now with a word from our sponsor, Baron of Dice. Baron of Dice is your one-stop shop for premium wargaming dice. Our dice are made with premium resin materials and colored dyes. Each die is hand-mixed to the desired result and then carefully swirled with 2, 3, or 4 colors in a silicone mold before being laser engraved with a wicked symbol and finished in a matte or gloss polish. There are no imperfections in our dice, no balancing issues, no micro bubbles or mold lines. This is the difference between. You can, quite literally, feel and hear a difference with our dice. Whatever game you play, whatever style your team or faction rocks, we're sure to have something to elevate your game. With over 500 styles and over 4,000 customer reviews, welcome to the best dice on the planet. Now back to our show. All right.
Those Tyranny dice taunt me every time. I'm like, I want them. But I was gonna get them, and then I got Onslaught dice, and I'm like, well, we're here now, so it's fine. I love edition. I'll probably need new dice. Who knows? But we got some photos to cycle through.
What is this?
Oh, photos.
No. I'm reading his comments. Sorry.
I have no clue. I was just gonna let it sit and see. I don't know if it's a bot or if it's legit. I could not tell, so I'm just gonna let it simmer for a minute. Yeah, absolutely not. I don't know if this is a troll or a bot. I don't know what's going on.
It's a troll.
It's a troll. And he is removed. That's what we do to people who like to troll.
Mod ban.
Just banned.
I'm gonna laugh. If it's like some personal friend of yours who like text you and be like, "Yo, man, I was having a good time."
Nah. What was the question again? My bad, brother.
Oh, I was segueing you into showing the pictures of the camp.
Yes. Thank you very much. And then we'll go ahead and at the end, please ask all of your questions then or right. Matter of fact,
I do have one.
For the community, just ask all your questions, then we'll take it all at the same time. That way I can kind of go through it very cleanly. So to the photos, let's go ahead and show the people the photos.
The camp photos specifically, not the other photos.
Oh, okay. Dang. That's what I was excited about. It didn't everybody want to see me?
Look, we might be past the 2-minute mark, but there's no amount of minutes on YouTube you can get away with those. Okay, you got it. Jake's like, what?
We're getting banned tonight.
Jake, I play Tyranids, Slanesh, and Necrons, and Emperor's Children. Not factions known for wearing clothes. I don't know what you're surprised about.
What heresy is this?
What heresy is this? Give me 1 second, my people. I am still. Here we go.
Sometimes
all right.
I'm reminded that I'm the only Imperium-based faction player here.
Everybody can see Garrett, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So this is Garrett,
Handsome
a handsome man. He is part of a multitude of different clubs. I don't even know entirely what he's part of, but I know he's
just a disclaimer. Garrett does not come with your room in particular. Just that's not what we're selling.
Damn.
Unless, well, maybe. I mean, it's negotiable. It's negotiable with him.
Between you and him, like if you could, in theory, this poor man, he's gonna have a bunch of people like ask, like joking with me, like I have no idea what the you guys are talking about.
2 beds, 2 comfortable beds, beautiful location, by the way. The bathroom, the website is on the description section. I didn't want to flood everyone with 200 photos. Probably people would have loved that. But for a show like this, I didn't want to flood you all. So here's Garrett with the room. Here's the barbecue area I was talking about. And if you look right behind here, there's a volleyball area and a pool. So the volleyball is right here, and the pool is right back there.
Jake, please go and be my volleyball duos partner. I love volleyball.
I will tear up any activity you throw me in. Look, I'm competitive in everything I do. It doesn't matter what it is. I will be there, and I will be there to win it.
For those of you who don't know, this man is my spiritual brother over here. It is incredible.
I love his energy. His energy. And if it's cold, look, we even have one of these. What are these? Fire.
Yeah, one of those fire.
It's like a torch.
Yeah, fire torch station, whatever.
There was a question. Where is Mr. Ozawa going to lay?
For the what?
Stop putting my boy on blast.
You see almost functional. You see those tarps up there above? Those are like hammocks for people his size.
That is a hammock for him. Dude, we have a fire pit.
Jersey that says the mountain, and I was like, oh, yeah.
Everything. Fire pit. Look at this. This is okay. So they have canoes. Oh, I forgot to say, you can get on the canoes, and if you like fishing, they have poles for you to fish. You can fish.
I'm not. Lewis, I'm just gonna throw every game. I'm just gonna go 0-5 like 10 minutes in.
Lewis, can we place bets for like any of these like activities and be like the loser gets sentenced to be canoed out to the middle?
I love it. The whole team.
Just exile my canoe.
This is Florida, and every body of lake or any body of water in Florida has a gator, and this does have 1 gator. For the
exile by canoe.
What is great about this is I'm not even worried about like exile. I'm worried about I see 2 canoes, and canoes come with paddles. So you could have, in theory, have canoe jousting, because we all know that a bunch of raucous men together at a place always do things, in complete moderate, in safe terms.
Yep.
I think that's a lawsuit waiting to happen, but yeah, continue.
When you sign up on BCP, you're also agreeing to the release from it's fine. That's not legally binding. I am joking. No one take that seriously.
Yes, please. So the event center is like right here to the right, and here's the pool. Here's the massive pool that we're gonna have. Now that's predicated on the weather, of course, right? Like if it's cold. I mean, if people want to jump in while it's cold, but I'm not paying for it to get heated. It's $1,000 just to heat the pool up. I don't have that liquidity.
look, if it's cold, people can choose not to go in the pool. Yes. I will personally no-balls every single one of them.
or if you lose at volleyball,
you got to go in the pool.
You got to go in the cold pool.
Now, saying that, I absolutely hate the cold with every fiber of my physical being. So, I'm going to get exiled to the pool out of, karmic justice.
Yep, exactly how it goes. If it wasn't for bad luck,
if you piss off enough people, we'll all just like grab you. Just
if you do, make sure their phone's not in their pocket because you don't want that drama. Second volleyball court for those of us that are hyped about it.
There are multiple volleyball courts. Also, these are all of the campers, the rooms that we will all be staying in. You can't see it there. I believe I have another photo with all the campers. This is the cafeteria, and this is the salad bar that I will be paying for everyone to enjoy. For any vegans and vegetarians and things like that. Vegans in particular, right? So we'll have all this accommodated. There will be table tents with team names on every table. You don't have to sit there, but it's just going to be very nice to have every team name on these circle tables.
I'm gonna purposely just not find the team Onslaught, just sit somewhere else and wait for someone to ask me to leave.
Really?
Just like I'm here now.
All the volleyball games.
What? Oh, you talking about Onslaughts?
No, is Lewis gonna rip the volleyball games?
Judge, was that a foul?
Listen, I compete like you. I'm a competitor too, so I'm gonna try to do everything that people want to do.
No.
Are you playing the volleyball, Lewis? Are you participating?
I am participating, good sir.
See, Lewis is far too lenient. His wife is refereeing the volleyball.
Yes, she is. Yes, she is.
He calls foul. No one's gonna question her. It's like foul. You look at her. She's gonna like just pull up a chair like in WWE.
You're gonna give her crap, and then Lewis is gonna go. Actually, I'm pretty sure that army's not tournament legal.
No, but I'm just gonna fit into everyone's favoring. I'm just gonna do what people want anyways, because they're gonna be like, well, I wanted to drop anyways just to enjoy the amenities. Peace out.
Oh my god, dude, this is either gonna be like the best attrition record ever or the worst. There's no in between.
No in between. And that's fine with me. Listen, if there's two teams until Sunday because everybody else is enjoying themselves, I love it. Listen, the entertainment is what we were selling anyway, so please enjoy.
The two teams are miserable playing because they know they did so good they can't enjoy the camp, so they have to play the misery.
Which
so
actually,
no winners.
I actually think that's pretty cool, right? Because I mean, everybody knows that like if you go to an event, right, and you're getting your ass handed to you, right, you get a little down in the slumps, even if like you don't want to say that you are, right? Yeah. You just do. That's just kind of how it goes, right? And now, obviously, right, now we have a bright side to that, right? Like, hey, right, you might be here for the beer and pretzels now, but we got lots of it. We got tons of different stuff for you to do and mess around with. And then now that the pressure's kind of off your shoulders to perform, right, you get to have a little bit more fun, be a little bit more casual with it, and really take that time to enjoy yourself. And I think that's going to be really awesome. So that way, even if you're on a super big winning streak, right, or maybe you're getting your ass handed to you a little bit, right, it's going to be a lot of fun for you regardless, and it's going to give you something to look forward to no matter what.
That's a great point you bring up, right? So you get your mind taken out of that misery in the game immediately, right? Because you'll just go and do an activity. I love that, Jake, right? That you're telling the people that. Also, you mentioned something. I want to be super transparent in the best way to help out the community. If you are a drinker on the premises, as long as no one sees it, enjoy yourself and bring whatever you want. Just saying. Doesn't matter what your things are in life and it's not seen, enjoy yourself. So I want everyone to have a great time. But please don't be belligerent because Rangers are there and it will get crazy. So be clandestine. Just be smart about it.
I just want to tag on to what Jake said about the attrition thing. You are paying for a whole GT, so you certainly, do have your 5 rounds owed to you for that. But also, yeah, if you're down to the dumps, like this is a hobby, it is fun. A team event attrition is normally better because it's hard for one person to drop and you need 5 people to run it. Yep. But yeah, there is other things to do to, not just wait around and kick rocks for 3 hours until the event's over. So that is, a benefit. We don't like to talk about that aspect, of events in the game. It does exist in this scenario. Also, before we skip this picture, you haven't talked about it. I assume these are the rooms, the buildings.
These are the rooms, the buildings themselves. Yes. So there's a bunch of them. We're going to be right next to each other. There's going to be 15 or 14 to 15 in a row that we're going to be housed in. Very close to everyone, as you can see. Brick, very pretty, very nice inside as well. There's some pictures online that you can go ahead and check those out. And I know I showed you one of the room pictures earlier as well. So tons of space. Like I said, you have your own bed. There is no linen, so bring your own linen. And for good reason, right? There are a lot of people who come out here more so than a hotel. And it would behoove you and be advantageous to you for you to bring your own stuff. So not because there's been issues, but because that's the best way that they figured out how to do it. You bring your own linen.
It's safer and more cleanly for everyone.
100%.
That actually is awesome. I didn't put two and two together like you did, and posted that that's the rooms. That's awesome. It really gives you that camp aspect and vibe. Yeah. Now, one thing I do have to point out, because you kind of cut to the picture, right? I saw a campfire, little.
Yeah.
Can you go back to that picture real quick? All right. Now, I got to ask the question that's on everybody's mind. Lewis, are you going to tell stories by the campfire during this event?
Stories, I'm buying more. So obviously chocolate, the whole graham crackers thing. And we're going to enjoy ourselves and tell stories and just drink and have a great night. So.
Responsible.
I saw this and I'm like, oh yes, the debate forum. You have questions about 40K and had to 4-up it? Well, at night, we're going to come here and just let the event vote. Who was right? Yep. Is that how that rule works? Debate. Convince us.
So are we doing horror stories, Jake? Is that what we're doing? I'm going to do some horror stories, some camp horror stories. Maybe Jason, since that is camp theme, right?
Hey, look, the best part about this, right, is the same thing that that our community does best, right, is the creative aspect and freedom, right?
Yep. We
can go and make it however we want to be, right? We can do just yapping around the campfire. I just saw that. My bad.
I know. My bad. I didn't mean to mess you up. My bad. I was waiting for you.
We're good. We could do just the yapping around the campfire, right? We can have debates if we wanted to, right? We can do the stories, right? We can make it actual stories, right? Or if we want to, you can just go make up your own stories, right? We can go maybe we got some people who are super, super heavy in the lore and know some lore accurate stories, or maybe they make up their own stories, right? Just have some fun, right? There's a lot of freedom with it, and a light bulb just went off there.
Look!
Oh
I am, despite what I said earlier and what Lewis kind of said about, I am a deceptive little shit in just the most harmless ways. And that would be a super fun game. You just tell a 40K lore fact and see if anyone can tell if it's real or not.
Two truths and a lie. 40K.
Yeah, exactly.
And you can make it. We can also make it rules related as for game, right? Or lore related, right? Because we know that this game's been around for a long time, right? And I myself, right, haven't been around all that long, right? And I got people telling me that back in whatever edition, there was some psychic powers where you could pick up and move terrain pieces and other crazy stuff like that. Yeah. So there's a whole bunch of stuff that I'm sure that you can go and kind of even show off a little bit that you're one of the seasoned veterans of this hobby, and that some stuff that other people might not remember.
The reason I kept this up is because he brought up a great, fantastic point. So almost functional. First of all, my boy Matt, you need to message me. I want you on a sponsor spot. You got to message me. Let me know. Second thing, with your comment, very relevant. There will be cosplay LARPing. Hundreds of people there are right next to us in another division. They do everything. They welcome anyone to play. They have a bunch of activities as well. They have a 5-star chef cooking and grilling for them on their side. It is going to be absolutely outrageous, and they're very welcoming. The only thing that they do not accept is alcohol. So they don't want that around the LARPers, because LARPers can get, very dangerous with those foam swords. Lightning bolt. lightning bolt.
You know, you say that, but there's actually a much more fundamental reason they don't. It's because it is humid and hot as hell in most of those cosplays, and drinking is just not a good combination when you're sweating your ass off.
Touche. Yeah.
That's the reason people will kill themselves. Like, oh, I'm feeling good. Heat stroke.
Especially here in Florida. But yeah, there's gonna be tons of people there for you, Matt. So yeah, enjoy yourself, man. It's gonna be an adventure of a lifetime. It really is. Thank you.
You're gonna see some people doing some after hours little small 40K matches, right? Maybe like a 1K game, and it's gonna be drunk 40K. Every time you lose a unit, take a shot.
Cafeteria is open 24 hours. The
3 o'clock snack time I'm all about that.
Ice cream and churros. I'm doing that for you guys. Ice cream and churros. Oh yeah, dipping your churros in ice cream. Woo!
Look, babe, if you're watching, I'm sorry. I gotta marry Lewis. He like how are you gonna beat ice cream and churros? Jake's like put monster.
Are we gonna have white monster on tap?
Like what?
White monster on tap.
I wish, but if you bring it, we will.
Don't tell him that.
If I bring actual talk, right? If I bring 2 cases of white monster, right, and then just like grab a cooler, right, and then just like have like a little code word, right? Someone walks up to you and be like, "I want to get Jake's treasure chest of white monsters," and you just like show them to the side, right? Just opening it up, and then just the lights just like pop out. And then they can just go crap up on some caffeine. I think that might be something nice that I might try to look into seeing if I can do, because I mean, like, realistically, right, any kind of event like this, especially when we're doing a lot of physical activities, it's a lot of energy it's demanding, and I know the best way to supply that.
I was going to say towards the end of the video, make sure you bring water, like, because again, you're going to be doing stuff plus 40 plus. But yeah, whatever. Go ahead and comment on this, Lewis. I want to see what you got to say.
I think Jake just spit out his monster.
I almost did.
I was actually going to bring this one up myself and be like, as great as that would be, there will be children here apparently, so we can't do this.
Yes, and nobody would ever want to see that, man. Nobody. There is no OnlyFans for that. There is nothing.
Here's the question: What's the stipulation for losing a piece of clothing? Is it losing a unit? Is it failing a charge or a save? Like what's the thing?
He just responds with everything.
Everything.
Every time you roll a die, a piece of clothes has to go.
Yep.
All right, Lewis, be up first turn.
Oh my god. This is gonna be wild. This is gonna be so much fun. Listen,
I'll tell you what mine would be.
God.
If I ever played Strip 40K, it'd be every time I got a rule wrong, I'd be naked by the end of turn 2. By the end of turn 2, I'd be like, shit.
See, somebody would be a disappointed person because playing against me, I probably won't get anything. Other than faction. I won't get game rules wrong, but I'll get my faction wrong. Sometimes I forget my Jackals had a 5-up before, and now they are 6-up. My bad.
The last game we played, neither of us realized till like a turn and a half later that the Slaughterbound can in fact not bring back 8-bound once you kill the squad of 8-bound.
Yep. Yes.
It like happened bottom of 2 and like top of 4. We're like, wait a minute.
Whoever's losing at the end of each player turn.
That is weak sauce. Like at worst case scenario, you're losing 2 shoes and both socks.
That is a little hard to decide too. You know what I mean? Because like you can be behind on points, but they're in a really, really good board position. Top of turn 3. You know.
True. I
would just do every failed save and failed charge. That's it. There you go. You better pass.
No, it's got to be more than that. What happens if you don't charge? What happens if you play Tau and you don't actually fight?
That's why it's and failed save. Okay, fine.
Every time you fail a 2-up.
Oh, that's rough.
I'm Tyranids, baby. No 2-ups. Let's go. Don't qualify. Oh yeah.
You hit on 2s? You don't have any hit on 2s? Nothing?
Oh shit, I do miss a lot of 2s. You're right. Fuck.
He's like, man.
No. There's only one stipulation to cause that, right? It is when you CP reroll a roll of 1 into another 1.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, dude, you do
That's the
that.
word.
And you got to strip that is salt in the wound. Jake, I like you. You're a sadist.
I told Douglas that, and I think it was Doug and Elfie. I said, don't ever re-roll CP for a re-roll, and guess what they re-rolled it into? All 1.
Look,
I know it's a trap. It's a trap every single time. Don't do it.
Tactical talk for everyone listening. The 3 best generic things to spend CP on, non-stratagem specific for factions. The first one, new orders. If you can't score it and you already got a CP back or whatever, turn 5 and you see the points, that. Second one, rerolling a shot count. Because if you roll a 1 or a 2 on a D6 or 2D6, it can only go up. It can stay the same or go up. It's pure upside. Third one, once a game auto pass battle shock. It hurts me in my soul to say that. Spend the CP, get 5 VP. You're not going to regret it. Other than that, you are dealing with fate, and I don't commune with Zeke. So to do what you do.
Funny you say that, right? Because like I have a completely different top 3 list of like universally the best stratagems, right? Number 1 is going to be reroll charges, right? Because realistically, right, a lot of melee based stuff, or when you need to make a charge off, right? If you don't make that charge, bye to that unit. You know what I mean? Like they're gone the next turn. So realistically, the charges that you set up to make, if you do not make those charges that you set up for, you are now losing the game pretty much 9 times out of 10. Right?
God bless my armies.
And so reroll charges has got to be my number 1, right? Number 2, I guess, even though I don't really want to be like, yeah, it's definitely it. Auto pass the battle shock is really important because a lot of the times when you spin for that, right, it's like, oh, okay, do I pay 1 CP to get a guaranteed extra 5 primary? Odds are probably yes.
Probably. Yeah.
Even though I don't want to put it that high up there, that's got to be up there for me. And then the last one, right, either command reroll is really generic. I mean, like, dude, like you do it for everything. Like you said, rerolling like your shots, right? Maybe
specifically that.
Advance. It is definitely a gamble, right? But it's definitely going to be like number 1 best use overall across the board.
Yeah.
Damage for me. The only one I really do it on is damage. Like if I have a D6 damage, I'll re-roll that. That's probably the only time I'll waste a CP on that. On anything related to that.
I like Jake.
I grab take hit roll.
You can tell Jake plays Custodes.
Yes.
He's like, number one, reroll charges, which is in command reroll. All right, battle shocks and command reroll, which is like just reroll charges, but like in a trench coat.
Hey, Connor!
Oh, shit.
Stop it, Ringo.
I'm trying to help.
I know.
That's my painter. That's my guy who does my bases and like half of my army.
Hey, ask him, look, Jake, ask him live. Social pressure.
I actually did that earlier at the beginning of the stream when we were talking about getting my blueberries painted. I hit him up, asked him if he wanted to paint and yap with me, and I'll pay him to spend time with me.
Nice. Heck yeah. Shout out to Tabletop. Where's he at? Where's Tabletop? Is he up there with you?
Yeah, he's in Jax with me. He runs the. Oh, I was just about to say that. He runs all of the Java tournaments, which is a little store that I go to for my little RTTs, and he's my local RTT. And I love
it. Well, welcome, Tabletop, man. I hope to meet you one day, my brother. Jeez, come out to Crucible. Hit me up. I might give you a ticket, maybe. Let me know.
Yeah. First of all, welcome and thank you for your generous donation. That's incredible. Secondly, Jake is just a bad influence then, because when you stay with me, we were up to like 2 in the morning. We're like, oh man, it's like 12:30. We should go to bed. Up to like 2 o'clock, just talking game.
I paid him. It was no, because this is all Lewis's fault. Okay. No, actually, wait. It's both of y'all's fault. Okay, so I'm sitting. It is Monday. It is the Monday before the event on that following weekend, right? Yeah. And then Regal hits me up and was like, hey, by the way, you only have to be primed for paint points. You just got to be primed. And then I'm like looking at a full 2,000 point army of blueberries, unbuilt, unprimed on Monday. And I'm like, and so I hit up Coppertop Connor and I was like, brother, I got a little bit through it, but listen. We got to somehow put together all of this. And so we were up until like 4 a.m. We got Taco Bell. It was amazing. And then I went home and stayed up until like 5 and primed everything blue. And by the end of it, it looked like I murdered a village of Smurfs because my whole garage was blue. And one of the paint cans had malfunctioned too. So I had blue dots all up on my arms, right? And then like blue dots scattered on the floor as well as all the dust. So it looked like I just like grabbed one of them and just like popped it in my hand.
Real quick, Copper Top. He's talking about coming down. I'm down here in the Pinellas Park, in the Tampa area, a little bit further west. If you want to come down with Jake whenever he does that, I know a great Airbnb, super relatively cheap, 2 rooms. So you guys can please hold up with. We can make a weekend of it. Like I have a 9-foot table. And a bunch of wax paper that we can airbrush paint. I'm totally down to paint and yap. So you would. But no. So getting back to whatever topic we thought we were on. Oh yeah, this is the epitome of a melee player right here. Mr. Mad at Almost Functional, rapid ingress, counteroffensive, heroic intervention.
Yes, it is.
Rapid ingress is probably the best. Yeah.
I would agree that rapid ingress, since I use it in every game, usually twice. It's hard for me not to say that it's great. It just changes the entire board on its own. So props to him.
Who's Copper Top? Are you Eric?
No.
Oh, okay. Because I know my friend Eric from Hobby Goblin. Shout out to Hobby Goblin, by the way. He just recently changed the job too. So I was like, huh? Is that Eric?
No. I love Eric. Fun fact about Eric, actually. He's actually the guy who got me into the competitive side of 40K and showed me how that all works, right? How to play with terrain templates and really like took my hand and helped me actually get like 1 foot on the ground. You know what I mean? Great guy, great team. Love Hobby Goblins.
Huge shout out to the Hobby Goblins, their club and their people. They are doing me a huge solid as part of that surprise we've kind of precluded whatever. So shout out to them. They are fantastic and super generous. Also, Copper Top. I know you put your name in the chat. I don't know you like that. You're Copper Top. Love T-Sounds and Guard. I play Nids. It's always a fun game because I die super fast. You get to kill a bunch of stuff and I score more points. So, except for Grizzly Company, I'm still working on solving that with Nids.
And usually Eric helps me at Crucible to judge because he is one of the very few judges that, very knowledgeable and a super sweet guy. It's very hard to find them both because I don't have them both. I am not a nice guy.
They're biting. They're biting.
Do the Hobby Goblins have their events on Saturdays or Sundays?
On Sundays, and I will be at that one too, brother. I will see y'all there.
Yeah, that's wild. That's far place.
Dude,
it's like 3.5 hours
on a Sunday. I might go. I might want Lewis. I'll pick you up and force you to go. I'll leave at 5. We'll do it.
This Sunday?
He said nah. He's like, no,
the
couldn't
15th,
be me.
The 15th. So yes, this Sunday. So this Sunday, the 15th. Yeah, the 15th. I believe it's from. I want to say 11. No. They start theirs earlier. It's gonna be like 9-ish. I can tell you officially later, but lots of fun. We usually wrap up around like 7-8 p.m. and really competitive. I know that. So I don't know if he secured a ticket to it yet. But I hit up Steve Trimble and he's going to try to go if the seats aren't full. So he's going to be there and he's coming out for me to whip my ass, unfortunately. Outside of that.
Matt, he said, good, it was one easy win. And then he felt the need to clarify, I guess.
It's on. It's on.
I'll in good humor and call it, but I will tell you, Matt, I am 0 for 4 into this man. He has got my number down. So
yeah, but he might really put down dogs really fast. Just saying.
Here's the thing. If I can make it to this event, Hobgoblins have the other 40% of the list I don't have on hand I want to run. So I could run it at the RTT as like a practice run.
I love how you say 40%, and I know what that 40% means. Oh yeah, 40%. I can't comment further into that. But Lewis,
for those of you kind of on the fence about the camp, I hope this convinced you. I hope you see that it is both the Team GT you've come to expect and love, as well as more community integration. And this, no ego at all in this. Lewis asked me for our show ideas, and I'm like, just be sincere. Like, it's a love letter to the community. Like, he always says he's a community organizer, not a tournament organizer, and this is the culmination of, in my opinion, as his friend and a avid fan of the Onslaught events, the pretty much like what all that's turned into is, hey, here's an event, and also a bunch of love. You can bring, your family, kids, spouse, and do like, I can tell you right now, my partner is going to be so upset because she's going to want to do coffee early morning lakeside with me. Yeah. But the event starts at 8, so we got to get up at like 6:30 to do that, and she's going to be so annoyed. But she's going to want it.
8:30 captain meeting.
Right. So 6:30, we got to get up. I'm fine with it. I'm a morning person. Like me and Jake went to bed at like I said 2. My alarm didn't even go off. Like I still woke up before the alarm did. And I'm like, all right, I guess we're awake now. So
I gotta go up there too with you guys. I gotta go see Eric. I gotta go meet Connor. Like, this is a wonderful community. I gotta meet everybody, man.
I'm taking my truck in tomorrow night to get fixed. And I'm like, man, if I don't have it back, I don't know if I can make it. But if I get it back, and there's a spot open, I might just go. Like, I might just be like, all right, that's my Sunday now. We're just doing that.
Let me know. As long as it's not Saturday, you know what day that is. The wifey day.
So, two things real quick, right? One, just quick comment. So I play Custodes casually right now, but my competitive army at the moment is Blueberries functional. So that Blade of Ultramar, it's Blade.
Look,
listen, Jake, he is very competitive. He will troll you and talk junk. He talks junk about Onslaught all the time, so you better be ready.
I'm for it.
Hold on. Jake, just call them what they are. Ultra Instinct Custodes. Their hair is blue, but they're still just same army.
Anyways, on to like a more important thing. So I'm not sure how many tables they have at Counterspell, right? However, Lewis, I don't know how much access to how much access you have to extra terrain.
Did he move? Did they move Counterspell? Because when I was there on Counterspell, when I went to do their stream, they were at one location, and I was told that they did another.
I don't know. They're currently at Blanding, though. Blanding Boulevard in Jacksonville. So I don't know if that's the same spot.
Is that the venue where you walk in and right to the right is like the card glass, and to the back left, like all the way to the back left is
all the rest of the store? Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so it's still the same place. Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
And to answer your question, if you, Eric, need stuff, man, dude, do you know how much terrain I have? Is this a serious question?
hey, I can't just be like, Lewis, you're going to bring all your terrain. We're stealing all your stuff. But yeah, no. So I know they have plenty of extra space for it.
You got to talk to Lewis like with authority. You just got to Donald Trump it. You have the best terrain. You're going to bring your terrain. You have it. I need it. It's going to be there.
But yeah, you should definitely hit up Eric and see about like maybe if we wanted to extend tables, if we think that there's going to be more people there, because I know that last I checked the tickets were sold out, and it's a 24-person event, 26-person event, maybe something like that. I can get the actual numbers right now, but
man, what a good problem to have. Your event just gets brought up casually in the middle of a talk, and like, all right, we want to go, fuck it.
Yeah.
24 seats available, or 24 seats total, all of them taken currently, right? So if we did want to maybe like reach out to Eric and see how that could go, we could maybe see about adding a couple extra tables, because I know that we definitely do have the room for it, just not the terrain.
Oh, okay. So you got the space, not the terrain. Oh, come on now. We got you. We got Eric.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
And then also, Copper Top. Eric did me a solid 2 years ago. He actually let me join the Hobby Goblins on Lewis's, recommendation, not even my own, and paid for my way into Cherokee. like I said, this year the Hobgoblin Club as a whole is funding, like I said, 40% of the list I'm bringing. So great guys, great members of the community, and fantastic. God, their art is. If you haven't seen the models they don't just do 40K. They do AOS. They do Marvel Crisis. They do some Lord of the Rings. Like these guys are the real deal.
Beautiful painters. Yeah, beautiful artists. They're all wonderful artists.
Absolutely.
Eric is the man. Eric and Jacob are the men. Round one to call out. Oh, smoke.
Yeah, that's
he's
from.
He's going first. That's what I'm for it.
Love it. I just can't wait, Matt. Matt, if my boy beats you, it's never gonna end.
I would love to be a fly on the wall for that match, because the way Matt plays and the way Jake plays are so just like, it is the epitome of, we're gonna play on the line. Here's my guns. We'll punch you in the face. Like, the guns are just there, so you're afraid to punch me, but I'm gonna come punch you.
Do I have to remind?
It'll be a great game.
Do I have to remind him what Tyrannus did to him last time? Matt knows it's all out in love.
I don't know why. Some armies, Tyranids can do all of it exactly 0, and other armies, it's like every breakpoint. It's very much like the rock to their paper, and I don't get it. Like, it's almost like GW knows what they're doing, but then I go and play Eldar, and I'm like, what am I supposed to do here?
So you keeping it secret, Jake? Are you bringing the Smurfs or the?
I'm bringing the Smurfs. I'm bringing the Smurfs.
Okay, all right.
I wasn't gonna bring the Smurfs, but then Trimble scared me, and then I was like, well, I have to bring the Smurfs. So I was like, okay.
What is he playing now? Is he playing Drukhari still?
He's as of late, he's running the 3 Land Raider Custody list with 27 Custodian guards, Calidus Assassin, Draxus, and 3 units of Sisters, 2 Prosecutors, 1 Witchseeker.
He's still on that list, huh? Okay.
I mean, dude, like the detachment, right? Like, you just sit there, you're like, oh, okay, plot 6 reactive move.
Yep.
Man, you guys I don't know if we can zoom in on this, but going on to it, is there any way to zoom into this, Lewis, at all? I don't know if that's possible on here.
Give me 1 second. I think maybe this one. No, that didn't help. No.
No. Okay. Dang. I was really hoping there was a way to kind of do that. Oh well, we'll take it. Oh shit. Ta-da! We're back.
Ta-da!
What it was is a list of win rates. I still have here. Oh god, this is awful. What is happening? I'm bad at it. I'm bad at internet. And it's actually all of the win rates for the last week, for the week of pretty much from the beginning of last week to last weekend, all the GTs, and Jake's not lying. Custodians have a 48.5% win rate. Talons of the Emperor, though, with 10 players, had 33 wins over 51 games, with 4 of them going X and O or X and 1, for a 64.7% win rate.
Well, as soon as you said 30 wins out of 50, yeah. It's 30 something out of 50. Wild. I mean, it's strong, dude. It's like, it's definitely a stat.
Get in the game. Some other fun things for people just out of curiosity, like Admech have fallen from grace. Apparently, whatever they did brought them in check. Because with only 12 players, they have a 36% win rate, and with their highest detachment being Skitarii Hunter cohort, with 2 players with only 4 out of 10 wins getting a 40% win rate. So they have fallen far.
Hard, yeah.
Not as far as Eldar, though.
So Horde and mostly MSU is just dead.
Eldar is at 38.8% win rate as a faction. Eldar are below 40% win rate.
Eldar of all what?
With their highest being 1 player who played won 3 out of 5 games with Guardian and Battle Host of all things. Elfie, yep. I know this was you. This is very much you. But it's
that game
but
I had.
It is
You're
lagging. Go ahead, Jake. Sorry.
You're lagging, Regal. That's why.
Oh, Am I clear? I can't tell. I'm not lagging on my end. I don't know.
Yeah, you're really lagging, brother. Well, while you're lagging,
you're good now. You're better now.
I played Elfie at the last GT with Lewis, and oh my god, how many bikes did he have? It was like 50 Eldar bikes. There was something crazy. It was over 40. I know that much. In total, like actual bikes, yeah. Oh my god, it was probably the hardest game of 40K I've ever played. Not because of like overall like matchup exactly, but it was like every move I made, I had to think about 4 turns in advance because he could just be everywhere. And then I'm sitting there, I'm like, do I want to do that? I'm like it had me actually stressing. Lewis came over and then he sees Elfie just laughing. He looks at me. I'm like, having a little panic attack, dying. I don't know.
But you're really good at it, Matt. You know that. We all now know that, brother. We all know that you're not 38%.
Hey, hey, Lewis, you want to know where orcs are at right now? I got some news for you. You're gonna find surprising.
Please.
Orcs are at 46.9% win rate, which not surprising. It's higher than it was. With they have 2 detachments with a 60% win rate.
Let me guess. Bully Boys? Is it one of them? Is Bully Boys one of them? And then no one even played Bully Boys last weekend. That's not even an attachment that was ran. Mordaka is one of the 2. Yep. Okay. So and tactical.
Tactical Brigade is the other 60% win rate.
Okay. All right. Wow. It's the shooting ones.
Now saying that they both only had 1 player, but those 2 players did go 3-2 at their events.
Oh, nice.
So
how are T-Sons and Guard looking?
Guard is actually the next one I was going to say. Guard is super interesting, and there's a lot of tactical stuff to break down here. Let me just get to it real quick. It's Astra Militarum. Guard has 2 detachments that were played. Period.
I wonder.
One of them.
Grizzle.
Hold on. One of them was Hammer of the Emperor with a 20% win rate, played by 1 player.
Huh.
The other was Grizzled Company with 44 players with a 53.6% win rate.
Holy moly!
One player in the other detachment.
Yeah.
One guy decided I'm gonna try and be different.
Well, Grand Onslaught 11 wasn't it like 9 Grizzled? Because there was 9 and they were all Grizzled.
Yeah, every guard player was grizzled. Where we're going here. Hold on. What was the other one you asked about? Guard and who? Oh, T-Sons. T-Sons are
for my T-Sons.
Tabletop, please look away. He plays guard and T-Sons, so it is a 57.6% win rate, which holy crap. With 4 detachments played, 3 of them are over 57%.
Holy shit.
Warpforged Cabal, which I have a spicy list for anyone who's curious, is at a 33% win rate with 2 players. Rubikai Phalanx is coming in next, a 57.4% win rate from 9 players.
Really?
And then both of the last 2 are 60%, which is Grand Coven with 17 players the most.
That's what I figured.
And then Hex Warp Thrallband had 2 players. They had 6 wins out of 10 matches for another 60% win rate.
Which are 2 of them that people would like using locally as well a lot. Yep, Hexbane, and the other one you just mentioned before that one.
I believe Hex Warp Thrallband is the Rotmus one if I'm correct, right?
It is, and the other one should be the Birds one. Should be like Demons.
Grand Coven is the remade index. The Demon one isn't on here, I think.
Okay, so how is he getting all those? He must be playing just Demons then. Okay, never mind.
Demons is actually also kind of interesting to look at, because Scintillating Legion is a 54% win rate, which is actually quite tame. That's like 1% outside of the Goldilocks zone they want.
Yep.
Shadow Legion is at a 60% win rate. I think people remembered you can take birds in Shadow Legion.
Yep. Smart people. Yeah.
Let's Drukari. Drukhari is actually very well in line. You have the Reaper's Wager, Sky Splinter, Cabalite, and Spectacle of Spite. Three of those are two of them are 50%. The Cabalite, Cartel, and Spectacle of Spite is 50% exactly. Reaper's Wager is 40.5, and then Sky Splinter Assault's down to 20%. Rip that one. They tried.
30 rubrics, 10 terms. Yeah, that's exactly what I've seen locally too. Out of all the events, yeah, I've seen a bunch of people run into 30 rubrics. Really nasty, super gross.
Overwatch.
Dude, God bless this one League of Votan's player. There's one person who went 4-1 with Delve Assault Shift for an 80% win rate, and more power to you. We need to get him and or her on the show. What are you doing with Votan? Huh?
Was that Jared?
I can't see names. These are his numbers.
It was definitely Jared. It was definitely Jared.
It's like there's nobody else that does that but him.
No, I had such a fun game with him back at Crucible. It was the last game of the event, and he was like, you know what? We're just gonna go balls to the walls, and he sent everything at me, kind of underestimating my list, and then about halfway through, he had to like lock in, and I had it up on him. I was about to beat him, particularly because he kind of just rushed everything, and was having a little bit of fun. And then he made a 11-inch charge. He took score his assassination, and then I was like, oh, okay, well, it's okay. And then I proceeded to lose the game by 6 points, right? But my turn 5 comes around, right? And I failed 4 battle shocks, right? 2 of which were over in his deployment zone, right? So I lost out on 10 points of primary just from battle shock, and then drew not 1, not 2, but 3 unscorable secondaries. And I was like, oh, that's just it. And Jarrett is amazing. Super fun guy. Honestly, I don't know what my Custodes list would have done against him if he had taken me seriously out the get-go.
I'm trying to remember if I know Jarrett, because I've played some Votan players locally. I don't know if he's one of them or not.
His Votan's really pretty.
Either way, for our Space Wolves player, they are at a 47.2% win rate as an army. But really? Man, some of their detachments are they were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 played. 6 of them are 50% or above. So Saga of the Great Wolf is at a 31.1% win rate with 9 players played, and 14 wins over 45 games. But you have someone played Saga of the Great Hunter, 1 person with 3 wins out of 6 matches, so went 3-3. Saga of the Beast Slayer, which I still contend is one of the better underutilized attachments. I am not a Space Wolf player, so I could just be talking out my butt. That's possible. But you know what? I look at it and I'm like, these are good rules. Just use the rules.
Listen, Terminator's -1 wound is very strong.
It's one player went 4-1 with it, and you got to respect it.
Yep.
Stormlance Task Force is the bread and butter one.
You said 1 and 4?
No, he went 4-1 with the Saga of the Beast Slayer.
Got it.
Stormlance, 6 players, won 16 out of their 31 matches, so 51.6%. And then the last 2 are both a 66.7% win rate, with Champions of Fenris with 1 player going 4-2, and 3 Gladius Task Force players going 10 wins over 15 matches. So they 3 people went 5-1 with Gladius, which no one's surprised about. Publicly fight me. That's not 40K, Jake. That is straight hands.
That's true.
Oh my god! Everybody's calling me out tonight. Hello.
Yeah, welcome to the show. You get a lot of people who just want the smoke just to see what'll happen.
Yep.
And Connor, I'm down, but we gotta get the blueberries painted first. 3 colors and base. Whatever makes Lewis happy.
Depends what event. If it's an RTT, I don't care. GTs, 3 colors.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just here. See, all the work is just to make that man happy.
I appreciate
Whatever,
it.
like, makes it
But
go.
my world leaders, for some reason, they play better when they're not painted. or if they're owned by somebody else and not me.
No, that's like a whole it's a whole conspiracy of sorts, right? Of what's the better word for it? I'm missing it.
Superstition.
Superstition, yeah. Yes. That you have a freshly painted model, and then they always die turn one, or they fail all of their saves. They fail all of their hits and wounds, and it's just what you got to break them in. It's it's
listen,
wear them out a little bit.
Listen, this man right here, he is Corn incarnate. He is every time. Okay, we used to play all the time, me and Doug. Okay, this is Anime Squirrel, and I was obviously playing World Leaders. Him as a Sisters of Battles player, I would tell him every time, roll my Angron revive dice. Unequivocally and without doubt, every single time he would bring Angron back. And I was like, dude, you are Corn. What is going on here? How do you do this every single game? So, yes, that's the blessings that we talk about.
You guys want to hear some fun Space Marine facts? Because the Space Marine factions have some really interesting numbers on there. Blades of Ultramar have 36 players with a 54% win rate. We don't care about that. We know it's broken. Gladius has a perfect 50% win rate, which, fine, whatever. Okay, moving on to the cool stuff. Librarius Conclave had one player go 4-1. I'm going to bet there was Dark Angels. Oh, no, because Dark Angels, yeah. So this was just one of the vanilla Space Marines. Yep. Not even Dark Angels Conclave. Where's there's two more that were cool. Oh, the Spirit Point Task Force, which isn't the Spirit Point Task Force, isn't that the White Scars one, the Go Fast?
You said Spirit Force?
Spirit Point Task Force.
I believe so.
Yeah, I don't know. We have devices. We're looking it up right now, my brother.
Either way,
we are
4 people played it and went 14 out of 21.
It is, yeah. Spirit Point is the White Scar.
Yep.
Yeah, and before he's that,
yep.
And 2 of those 4 players went 4-0. So they are 66.7% win rate. So that might be some tech might have been. This is why I like these charts, because it shows you what some people have taken and done well with, and so there's good stuff to be had, in the folds of the meta that we've all kind of gotten used to. So that's just and speaking of that, orcs, who'd have known orcs had 2 detachments that could go 60% win rates? That is now. I also would have guessed between Mordaka, Tactical, and Bully Boys myself. Those would have been my top 3 guesses too. But hey,
they just got to glow up in this meta. That's why.
Also, Warhorde is actually at a 49.1% win rate with 21 players. So
49 or 41, you said?
49.1. So it is almost 50% into the current meta.
That's probably hitting. It's probably hitting higher because of some novice level players are probably bringing it down.
Yeah, because if you take 20 boys or 10 beast boys and you call the wall and they get stain and crit 5s and they're near Makari and get lethals, that Catan's dead.
Yep.
You don't even get to gas at that point. That Catan just dies through weight of 4-ups. But no, where's the other one at? Necron. Oh, sorry. Where's he at? Right here. Mr. Mayo, longtime fan of the show, and someone else like Hobby Goblin who's doing me a favor. Fun fact, he is also giving me about 25% of the list. So,
man, what is this?
Hobby Goblin says 40%, and he's got 25.
Lewis also has 25 for those of you keeping score.
That's 10% remaining.
Plague Legion is at a perfect 50% win rate with 2 players that won 5 out of 10 matches. So I don't even know how that breaks down. One went 2-2 and one went 3-3. I'm not even sure, but yeah, that's what they are. That Demonic Incursion is a 51% win rate. I love to see it. Guys, I'm telling you, Bellicor, Great Unclean One with the Relic, Bird and Big Bird and Scarbrand, and then some Plague Bearers and Beasts of Nurgle to flavor to taste. Just it's so strong. I've never even 10% comes from me. He's not kidding. He is donating 200 points out of the 2,000 point army. That is right.
Oh,
Um,
15%, yeah.
Anime Squirrel, you'll like this. Gotta feed the fans so they come back next week. Iconoclast Fiefdom had one player go 4-2 for a 66.7% win rate. So churn bodies through the exhaust ports, and you just do better. All right. Do we have any other factions or detachments we are curious about? David Azawa is terrorizing people. Warpbane Task Force at a 54% win rate, keeping the other Grey Knight players in misery because they won't get buffs.
Yep. Don't you dare forget me.
Also, Jake, a buddy of yours and a good friend of the shows in Onslaught, Dustin is terrorizing people as both Questoris Forge Pact, which I believe is the Knights with the Admech allies, the Imperial version of the Iconoclast Fiefdom, and Questoris Companions, which is the Armiger attachment. The Questoris Forge Pack with Admech is at a 60% win rate. One player went 3-2 with it. And then the Armiger attachment, 10 players won 29 out of 50 matches for a 58% win rate. And one of those 10 actually won a GT. And then Valor Strike Lance had 10 players go 27 out of 51. And one of them won a GT as well. So Knights have 2 GT wins last weekend and 3 detachments over 50%.
Strong.
Regal, you would know because I'm not down there, right? Coppertop Connor wanted to know if anyone plays Elder Scrolls Call to Arms down there that you know of, which is basically just Skyrim's version of Kill Team.
I have never heard of that at all. I'm so sorry. I have no clue. I am not the person to ask. I would ask the hobby goblins because they have contacts and they get, like I said, they get into a bunch of games, even if it's just to paint the models.
Yep.
I could not even begin to point you in a direction. I'm so sorry. Gene Stealer Colts, real quick. I know I'm just writing out numbers. Their best win rate is Final Day with 2 players, again going 5-10 for a flat 50% win rate. Everything else is doing bad. Gene Stealers are doing very bad right now. Although I personally get great satisfaction that their best attachment has to take Vanguard Tyranids. Let's go, Vindication.
Yeah, I agree too. Plague Legion is probably doing poorly because of this stance. Yeah.
I've specifically not mentioned Necrons just so I can do them last because man, their numbers are not where you think they're going to be. It's worse.
Wow.
So they're
start with how many players?
84 players for the whole faction.
For the weekend. That was just the weekend, right?
Yeah, just last weekend. 84 players. 231 matches for 418 wins. 21 out of that 84, which is literally 25% of Necron players, went 4-0.
What?
41%. 21% went 4-0, and 4 of them won GTs.
4. Yeah.
So, but what's funny is the 2 detachments that won the GTs where Awakened Dynasty won 2 GTs with 67% win rate over the weekend. And then Star Shatter Arsenal won the other 2 GTs with a 53.3% win rate.
Star Shatter is really good. Yeah, with the
now, we still have the Pantheon of Woe and Cryptic Conclave, which are two of the 3 new detachments. The Cryptic Conclave, one person went 3-2 for a 60% win rate. Then Pantheon of Woe, 26 people, which is what dragged this number down, for those of you wondering why it's lower, had 77 wins out of 130 matches, and 8 of the 21 were in Pantheon of Woe that went 4-0 for a 59.2% win rate.
Wow.
So and then even Cursed Legion, the third one, is at a 49.4% win rate. So you have effectively 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 detachments that are about 50% or above, and of those, only the 49% win rate one is below. Every other one's above, and 2 of them are at 60. Like I said, the numbers are worse than you think they are.
Yeah, this is good old GW. They're doing that power creep again, man. Anytime they come out with some new crap, is the most powerful crap again.
Hey, don't worry about it. T-Suns are at 57.6. They got it. The T-Suns will clearly keep the Necron players down for the rest of us. They won't both be a problem for the other 26 armies. That could never happen.
Custodies are going to have a glow up soon. It's coming. 11th edition is Custodies time.
I'm so stoked.
Those new models.
And yeah, Mr. Mayo. Yeah, no Marine. I think the highest Marine faction. Let's see here. Black Templars are 51.7. Blood Angels are 48. CSM are 46, which I just don't get. Their rules are banana pants.
People don't
Death
play.
Guard are 49. Hold on, let's see. Emperor's Children are 41 because people don't know how to sequence correctly, and I will die on that hill. Where are Space Marines? Space Marines are 51.6. So, No, Space Marines are 179. They are the highest, and that's why that they're leveling out at 50. Like anytime I see Space Marines above 50, I just assume they're broken because 179 of them, I'm going to go ahead and guess 120 don't actually know how to like competitively play 40K.
Yep.
That is not to say they're bad. That is to say they are either learning or casual there with their friends having fun for the day, which is we just tried to, sell the entire experience of the camp, so I am not going to down on that. But those games are recorded in metrics that people go to win these are recorded. So they, you got to take them
again, brother.
A little bit of lag, Regal.
I hate it here. I'm in the bad place. I'm in the bad place. Those are your numbers.
World Eaters. How dare you?
Oh, you know what? My bad. I thought you said stay away from my World Eaters. So I was like, okay.
You're so fired.
All right. World Eaters. There were 39 players for a 48% win rate, and 4 of them went 4-0 out of those 39. So almost 10, actually more than 10%.
Yes, off my lawn. Yes.
Like 10.25%. Shadows
get
affecting
off
the
my
Wi-Fi.
lawn, baby.
You're not
39
wrong.
39 players only. Get off my lawn. Love it.
So 2 of them were in Vessels of Wrath, and Vessels has a 27% win rate. One of them was in Possessed Slaughterbound. You're a forward-thinking individual. Please call me. You're making the correct choice. For a 40% win rate. 2 of them were in Khorne Demon Kid. They wanted Scarbrand. I get it. For another 27% win rate. Do you want to guess with the other 34 players, the 4-0 players, and the I think it's 51.2% win rate, what detachment that is?
Berserker?
No, it is actually the cultist spam. No, it's Berserker Warhammer. Yeah, Berserker is still, but 4, so just to re-give you that number, 34 players.
That was atrocious, by the way.
4 of them went 4-0. That is basically 1 for every 8.5. We just had a 4-0 run with Berserkers. Berserker Warband specifically.
They're just so good, man. It's just good. It's like it's not overpowered, but it's like good, man. Really good.
When people see the tech you're coming up with, your attachment you're looking at running, they're gonna remember who the true Khorne chosen is. I'm not gonna ruin it, but this man has been cooking up some devilish World Eaters tech, and it is spooky.
Listen, I'm just looking for more World Eaters belts. Already got 1 Orc, got 1 World Eater. I need 1 more.
Now, don't you lie to me. As soon as that Eldar box dropped, you're back on Harlequins again, and we all know it.
Oh, hell yeah. The Corsair bikes? Yeah, I'm probably jumping on Harlequins. I'm probably
not even bikes, but they're like little skimmer ships, almost like Vipers.
Yeah, little skimmer ships. Yeah, those are fucking gross. They move with agile. What were we talking about? 23 inches?
They move. No, hold on. You got to sell it from the top. They scout 7, move 14, scout 7, move 14, and keep agile maneuver to move 16. And all their guns are assault baseline, so you don't got to spend the token to give them assault, so you can advance them. So it's 7 plus 16 plus a d6. He said Shadows is affecting the Wi-Fi. For those of you who don't know, a Gene Stealer's average threat range with Scout, Advance, and Charge is 27 inches.
Yes.
This ship does it and still has guns. And
Yeah.
for whatever reason that I cannot fathom, GW decided that, hey, this vehicle, give it grenades.
Yeah. It has grenades.
Look at Jake's face. Jake's like, excuse me? So, it's guns. Don't worry. You might think it's guns or something like 12 inches or 18. No, its guns are 36. It doesn't have to get close to you. But if it does get 8 or 7.9, you're getting grenaded and then shot.
Yep.
Look at Jake's like, what the?
And it's 6.32.
Yeah, it's both the two guns both hit on 3s. Both are 6.32, with one being flat 3, the other being D3 blast. So into a 5-man, you're getting minimum 5 shots, maximum 7. Plus a grenade. Like, it is like doing the math, it gets real funny because even like a 3-man of Sanguinary Guard don't want that.
That's
Like
wild.
you could likely drop 2 Sangard. Like, it doesn't have to happen, but you could. Your little boat. And sorry, there's one more rule that I think is just dumb. And Eldar players are so spoiled because they don't think it's good.
Yep.
The squad size isn't 1. The squad size is 1 or 2. So you could have 6 shots in 2 D3 blast guns shooting at you plus a grenade. For no reason. Jake's like, can I sell those Ultramarines as Eldar?
Wow. I will never be a heretic. I will play Imperium. Thank you. Thank you.
Says he now until they dumpster his codex like they did to my Space Wolves, and then
They already did that.
You hate the Imperium forever.
I haven't played when they were good. I only played with the codex.
Brother, preach.
What are we talking about? I was like, hold on. I didn't even get to play where the Blade Champion got to reroll his advances and the units charges. No, just the charges. No.
You didn't have no time in the sun to shine with them? Oh, my bad,
never.
dude. My bad. Yes, man.
I
You missed
didn't
it.
get this crazy 10-man squad, revive a
Yeah.
model every turn, and
Yep.
have access to a 2 CP fights first, which the captain apparently, I might have this wrong, right? But the captain made it any free strat, even 2 CP strats.
Yep.
So it was a free fight first there, and then Trajan had fights first in his thing, which I don't know why he lost that.
So you had 2 of them.
And Trajan had to ignore all mods. Now it's just ignore hit mods.
Yep. Yeah. The index custodies.
But you're telling me that so Calgar gets to be also a beat stick, but also gets to be this cool leader model, give you a CP, let your unit advance, shoot and charge, fallback, shoot and charge, all that stuff, right? AP 3, damage 3, twin link power fist, right? And then Trajan just is a little beat stick.
Calgar's the lion exists.
Yeah.
I'm so mad at everything the lion can do. Every time I'm like, there's more rules. I'm like, what? Why? Why are there more rules? What do you mean there's more rules?
Hey, Alaris Terminator Captain with Ad Modem Mortis would like to have a word with the lion. He is one of very few models I've found that can charge the model he can charge the lion you can charge the lion and you can come out on top of that fight. Most times.
Oh yeah, because you reduce all damage to 1. You just like mean mug them. Like,
reduce all damage to 1, right? If he strikes, he wounds you on 3s.
Yep.
If he sweeps, he wounds you on 5s because his sweep is strength 6, your toughness 7, right? So more often than not, you end up striking, right? Just because 3s versus 5s, that's a big difference, right?
Yep.
And then you've only got 8 attacks to begin with in the strike. And he's got 7 wounds.
the four up and going.
Still,
You end up dropping like 2 on average between hit and wounds, just no matter what, right? So you're already down to 6, and so he can't even die to begin with.
Yeah, no, it's and it's like it's good for armies to have, they're good cornerstone models. It just, let every army's good cornerstone model be good, please, GW. Why are some like you play this faction because this character exists, and others like never run that thing ever outside of narrative? Tyranids. some of our old one eye hits on threes, guys. Old one eye hits on threes, and I don't know why. I don't. It hurts so bad. Anyways, that's enough of that soapbox. Yeah. So
to kind of wrap it up at this point.
Yep, I was gonna say that's the camp. If you guys have any questions, absolutely, as he said, the links in the comments. There's also a link on the Discord, on the Onslaught Facebook, and on the Onslaught website, which has all of the events. This man spoils us. They are sorted by RTTs, teams, GTs. So not just this one, but all your Jake, you said about you mentioned I think before the podcast about not having a way to see events. All of Onslaught's listed by dates, by location, by what type of event they are. So if you haven't seen the Onslaught website, by all means go check it out. It's fantastic.
And every BCP link in there too.
So yep, I've scheduled my entire year for all the Onslaught events I can make, done up until the end of the year.
Yep. Yeah, go check it out. It's on the YouTube description section. It's everywhere, like Regal was saying.
And if you don't have a team, or you only have a part of a team, like 3 friends that play, Lewis is the master at throwing merch together. I believe it was 2 years ago, not 2025, but 2024 November. A very good friend of ours, Adam, captained the merc team and came in second. It was a team that was put together 3 days before the event, and they took second. So having to merc a team or be on a merc team is not a point of shame or what pity points. You still go in, you play the same tournament, you get the same recognition for the work you do.
And as Regal stated, I strategically place these individuals because I probably know 90% of all 40K community members in Florida. So I know everyone on a personal level. So I try to get everybody who's very similar or, army agnostic or specific faction, faction specialist, that I try to put them all together. So yes, you'll have a good time as a merc. Hopefully you come out to the camp and merc it up or team it up, whatever you want to do.
So if that is something that you're worried might stop you, don't let it. Ask, try. You never know. You probably going to get in, have a great time. Might even come in second, might even win.
Yeah.
It happened. It's happened once. Second place is from, I can't make it, I'm going to team, to silver medal. Let's go.
Yep. Which beat everyone else, right? So it beat everyone but first.
I was at that event with a preset team of people we planned on going, and we didn't make the top half of the team cut. So had a great time, though. Let it not be said we didn't have fun. But that's all I got. Thank you, everyone, for joining. Hope you guys got a lot out of this.
Anything, Jake, before we sign off, my brother?
Oh, no. I'm good. I'm eyeing down almost functional gaming.
The monster has hit his heart at this point, and he just his ADD is just off the charts.
He's I gotta fight this dude right now.
he's match prepping Space Wolves in his head as we're talking.
I love it.
I'd love to claim that's true, but the new season of Overwatch dropped. I'm about to run some comp right after we get off the stream, so I'm thinking about that Overwatch and taking more caffeine and staying up till 4 a.m. That's what I'm thinking about.
Regal, you want to take us out of here, brother?
Absolutely. Thank you, everyone, for joining. Thank you, Copper Top for supporting, for Almost Functional and Mr. Mayo, Anime, everyone, the new people that came in, commented, said hi. We love it. And as we always say, victory is just strategy away.
Onslaught Gaming 40K, where victory is just a strategy away.
I'm bad at this. I'm fired.
Love you all. Have a wonderful night. See you in a couple of weeks. Hopefully we see you at camp. Bye, everyone. Sooner or later. I got you, Jake. You won't wait forever.